You're listening to the Witless Protection Program.
Here's the thing, I can't do anything right. Try as I absolutely, totally might. The bones are melting, the skeleton is ash. The clavicle detaches and falls with a deafening crash. And I'm not your protagonist, I'm not even my own. I don't know anything, I don't even know what I don't know. And if you look outside, you'll see disintegrating trees. The artificial way the sunlight bounces off the waxy leaves. My heart catches on every thorn. You're already halfway out the door. And I've never looked so old, and I have never been so cold. And it is 85 degrees. I don't know what I need. Sweet hibiscus tea on the hot garbage pile in which I fucking sleep. The walls are empty, it's so ugly I could burn the whole place down. It wouldn't catch, cause all the posters are on their way to my hometown. And I am not your protagonist, I'm not even my own. I don't know anything, I don't even know what I don't know. And if you look outside, you'll see disintegrating trees. The artificial way the sunlight bounces off the glitching leaves. My wet heart catches on every thorn. You're already halfway out the door. And I'm so tiny and so old. And God, it's never been so cold. And it is 85 degrees. I don't know what I need.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, and Carl is legally a eunuch now. Welcome back to the Witless Protection Program.
Sweet little boxes up on a hill. Big happy families taking their pills. Mom's drinking whiskey, cries in the sink. Daddy's been missing for over a week. La 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 la, living our lives. Sister's a model, but she doesn't eat. She's still the person we all wanna be. Brother plays football, he's our pride and joy. All the girls want him, but he wants the boys. La 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 la, living our lives. AstroTurf.
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 Oh God, it's AstroTurf.
Everyone's perfect. Everyone's made. Everyone's laughing. What's wrong with me? Everyone's jealous of somebody else. Why aren't we happy just being ourselves? Everyone's perfect. Everyone's made. Everyone's laughing. They're laughing at me. Everyone's jealous of somebody else. Why aren't we happy just being ourselves? La, 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 living our lives. La, 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 living our life's like a dream, we're half asleep. Nothing is quite what it seems. The grass might be green, the truth always hurts. It's all AstroTurf.
Out of Southern Illinois, coming down home country boy. He's gonna make it in the city, playing guitar in the studio. Oh well, he hadn't been there an hour when he met a Broadway flower. You know she took him for his money and she left him in a cheap hotel. Oh well, it's easy for you to see that country boy is me. Seeing how am I gonna ever break the news to the folks back home? Well, I was gonna be a great success. Things sure ended up a mess. But in the process, I got messed up too. But hello, mama and dad, I had to call collect, 'cause I ain't got a cent to my name. But I'm sleeping in the hotel doorway, and tonight they say it's gonna rain. And if you'd only send me some money, well, I'll be back on my feet again. Send it in care of the Sunday Mission, box number 10. Well, back in Southern Illinois, they're still worrying about their boy. This boy's going home soon as he gets the fare. Because as soon as I got my bread, I got a pipe upside my head. You know they left me in an alley, took my money and my guitar too. But hello, mama and dad, I had to call collect, 'cause I ain't got a cent to my name. Well, I'm sleeping in the hotel doorway, and tonight they say it's gonna rain. And if you'd only send me some money, I'll be back on my feet again. Send it in care of the Sunday Mission, box number 10.
we've got a wonderful interview for you today, but first, it's Superstition by Stevie Wonder.
Very superstitious, writings on the wall. Very superstitious,
everyone, and welcome back to the Witless Protection Program. I'm your host, John Doe, and today we've got a very special guest. He has chosen to be called Warren Beige, and he is an interdimensional bounty hunter. Mr. Beige is a very talented individual, so let's go over a couple fun facts about him before we start the interview. His favorite downtime activity between hunts is playing holographic simulations of classic Earth video games like Pac-Man and Tetris. In addition to this, Mr. Beige has a fascinating fixation on creating music and using instruments and sounds collected from the diverse worlds he's visited to create otherworldly melodies that captivate listeners. Mr. Beige, thank you so much for coming on to the podcast.
Thank you for having me on here. I'm just very honored.
So, just wanted to start off with, going over like what your job is. What exactly would you say your role as an interdimensional bounty hunter is?
Well, when it comes down to like the basic process of it, all I gotta do is just capture, kill, or destroy targets based on contracts I get on Fiverr.
Okay, and when you're going after your different targets, you are interdimensional, of course.
Yes.
How do you navigate between different dimensions to track these targets?
Well, that is a gift I was blessed with early on. My pet vulture, Roderick, whenever I pluck her feathers, she manages to navigate to whatever dimension she's thinking of, so I can just have her sniff an article of clothing of this person, and she'll just teleport us on over.
All right. Wow, that certainly seems like that'd be pretty helpful. So, you are, of course, interdimensional. Is there like a defining client or a main client that tends to give these sort of assignments, or do you just sort of, it comes in waves, like different seasons?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked this. I have a Fiverr account in Dimension 22B. If you don't know, if you've never been to Dimension 22B, it's a very wealthy world. Got really rich clients, filled with super intelligent squid. Problem is, they're very easily offended, even from people that they don't know or don't care about. So I just pop on over there. I tell them, hey, this person on like World 4 said that you were stupid, and then offer just to do the hit contact. And they accept, and I go and I shoot the guy and get the money.
Okay. In terms of like hunting different creatures, is there different kinds of creatures or entities that you typically pursue, or is it more random and varied?
I mainly go after like a few Baskin Robbins workers. We go after frat members from time to time. Depends on whether they serve me the drinks I want or not. There's a lot of Walmart employees in my past list.
Okay. And so when you're going after, say, Walmart employees, how does that sort of your method of engagement differ from when you're going after a Baskin Robbins worker?
Well, Walmart employees are typically broke, so I can't necessarily put a car bomb in their vehicle. So what I gotta do is I gotta wait till like the middle of their shift and knock over some beans in the aisle or something, wait for them to come over and just hit them with a slingshot.
Okay. Um, and so, once you've hit them with the slingshot, are you required to, and I would suppose it depends on the contract, but are you required to dispose of the evidence or leave them as is, make it a no trace kind of situation?
I don't really think the squid care. I kind of do whatever I'm feeling like that day. If it's a really bad day, I'll just kind of leave it like just crime scene. But if I'm feeling nice about it, I'll like cremate them on the spot, leave their ashes for their family, that sort of thing.
Okay. Are there any particular challenges unique to hunting across dimensions?
I mean, sometimes Roderick can be a little peckish. She's a sweet gal, really. But sometimes when it's that time of the month, she just doesn't want to go where we need to go. So I kind of have to, like, play Pearl Jam to calm her down sometimes. She really likes Pearl Jam.
And
Uh,
Roderick is remind me, you mentioned her earlier. What is
Roderick is my pet turkey vulture. I found her in, like, a barn by my house. She's a really sweet gal. I wish you guys could meet her, but she's at the vet right now.
Okay. And how exactly does Roderick, it is pronounced Roderick, right?
Yes.
How exactly does Roderick help you in bounty hunting? I might have forgotten. I don't know if you mentioned it earlier.
Well, Roderick can travel through dimensions just by, like, whatever she's thinking about at that moment. So, when I need to go to a place to find a client, I just have Roderick sniff a piece of their clothing, maybe a sandwich they ate a little bit of, and Roderick will know where to go.
Okay. And is Roderick, would you say, a very um, dependable companion in terms of your bounty hunting, or a bit more temperamental?
It really depends on the time of the month. Typically, Roderick is sweet as pie. She can just always be there when I need her. Sometimes, though, she can be a little iffy.
Okay. Um, so just pivoting from sort of tactics to personal experiences, can you describe a particularly memorable or challenging bounty that you've pursued?
I mean, one time I had to hunt someone in Dimension 3, and the entire government there was run by radical feminists. I thought this was fine at first, until I realized all their social programs had, like, really sketchy, like, back ends on the booking. I wasn't a big fan of that. Interestingly enough, though, they're one of the only worlds to abolish the DMV, which I am quite a big fan of. The DMV, I hate the DMV, man.
What has led you to hate the DMV?
I swear, they're all collectively plotting together across all the dimensions, not just per world, but across all the dimensions. They always know who I am, and they void my counterfeit licenses. It's really annoying.
So would you say, because I think most people, at least in this particular dimension, would argue that the IRS is more intimidating and scary than the DMV. Do you agree with that opinion, or is your perspective the other way?
I think that the IRS is the most obvious evil, sure, but behind the shadows, they're being manipulated by the DMV. They're the real evil. It's like comparing, like, the Freemason and the Illuminati. Like, the Illuminati, oh, they're flashy, they're all over, but the Freemasons, they're in the background. They're shifting everything around.
Right. Okay.
The DMV's the real danger here.
So we've talked about your tactics, your methods, different challenges. Let's pivot more to a ethical considerations. Uh, is there any qualms you have with morality? Any clashes against your conscience that you deal with while you're undergoing your work?
I'm glad you asked that. Sometimes I feel a little guilty about sentencing random people to death. But then I remember that I gotta get my money up and not my funny up, you know? I gotta take charge in this situation. That's what my mama used to say. So I really gotta just squash it down at the end of the day, get to the grind.
And what does squashing it down mean for you? Do you cope using some sort of psychedelic, some sort of performance enhancing drug, or is it a sheer motivation and willpower that drives you to do this?
I'm gonna take a little bit of Xanax every now and again. Sometimes even I need to listen to some Pearl Jam, but when it comes down to the end of the day, I'm part of the Fifth Dimension's band Chimothy Chalamet, I don't know if you've heard of us.
I have not, no.
Okay, we're like a fusion of jazz fusion, K-pop, a little bit prog rock in there.
Okay.
It's really nice music. I play in the live shows most Friday nights. Not this one, of course. Poor Roderick, sweet gal. She's in the vet again. But I really love the work we do in Timothy Chalamet.
Okay, and how long have you been a part of this band?
I'd say roughly 2 months now. It's really helped redefine my sense of purpose in life, you know? Like, before, I was just, oh, kill a guy, go grab some sherbet after. But now there's more meaning to it. I can really do what I love.
Would you say that you coped well before you joined the band, or were you sort of drifting aimlessly, maybe a little erratic, before you found this sense of purpose with the band Timothy Chalamet?
I'd say I did well enough. I mean, I could just sit back, play some Pac-Man, maybe watch Walking Dead, but I don't know. I was doing fine enough, but it's better now.
Okay, that's really good to hear. Would you say that you are a core member of the band, or would you describe yourself as more of you're still getting to know them, you're still getting on the same page chemistry-wise? Because there is, of course, that gelling of new members that occurs.
Well, I've only been in the band for like 2 months, but I'd like to think that I'm already stealing the show, kinda. Whenever I play, the audience is always very loud and vocal about my performances. I really like the reception I get, and I think that I'm really helping to steer this band in a new direction, one more informed by things like BTS, and less of like that Gillespie or like any of that like Neil Gaiman, that sort of stuff.
Okay. Where do you find the time to participate in band activities, given that you have such a line of work that's not a well-defined like 9 to 5 job? Do you sort of take contracts around where scheduled band times are going to be, or do you just make time where you can?
The band, I kind of have to fit in a little bit. I'm on what's called the 5 to 4 schedule. That means I work on the work contracts and all that for 5 hours, and then I gotta spend like 4 days at the Spirit Canyon Casino. They got me on their loyalty program, and I can't let them down. So that's where that's my time. I gotta spend more time there. But, I mean, I can fit the band in whenever. The other members don't really care, I don't think. Yeah.
And you mentioned a that you like sherbet. Do you have like a particular favorite sherbet place that you like to go to?
I'm glad you asked that. My favorite snack place, whenever I do a successful contract, I like to go to a place in Dimension 12. It's run by a man named Lemony Falame. The sherbet is immaculate. It's got like that aftertaste of regret, and it makes me want to check to see if I left the stove on whenever I eat it. It's a divine combination. You gotta try it.
Can you pronounce what's the name of the man that runs that shop again?
That was Mr. Lemony Falame.
Lemony Falame. Okay.
Lemony Falame.
And that's in Dimension 12. Is that correct?
Okay. Yes, Dimension 12.
I'm gonna
Right on 9th Street in Montreal.
Montreal, Canada. Canada? Still
No,
Canada in that?
no, Mexico.
No. Mexico. Okay. Okay. I'll definitely have to check that out when I'm there. So moving back on topic. After that wonderful tangent, what tools or equipment would you say that you rely on during your hunts?
Well, I got Roderick by my side. I got a slingshot that I found in the grass. There's a 1639 bayonet rifle. I really like that one. I found it in a museum a couple hunts ago. I've also got a pack of Big League Chew. With those in hand, I think I can take down nearly anything if I gotta just put my mind to it. Frankenstein stuff together.
does that bayonet rifle, did you have to do a lot of cleaning and restoration, or was it already done by the museum and you just had to find suitable ammo, rack it, and then go?
What's racking it?
Well, when you open it up and then put the bullets in there.
Oh, I never opened the thing.
Oh, you just use it as like a spear almost?
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of just, like, stab them with it, like, bludgeon them with the back end if I gotta.
Okay. So you've got your spear, I guess. You have your
No, it's a 1639 bayonet. Get it right.
okay. Your sorry. Your 1639 bayonet, which is your melee weapon, right?
Yes.
And you have your slingshot, which is your more ranged weapon.
Mm-hmm.
What was the other weaponry you said?
Big League Chew.
Okay. And do you use that for any sort of ranged combat, or is that just to look cool or to enhance like your mind as you're undergoing a hunt?
It tastes nice.
Okay. Um, so moving along. So you've talked about this weaponry. I'm curious because traveling to different dimensions sounds incredibly dangerous, and I was wondering, how do you stay safe? Like if you were giving a layman like me a guide for how to stay safe by visiting a different dimension or just popping over. What are the rules or tricks of the trade, I should say?
Well, I'd probably start praying. Doesn't really matter who you pray to, just the thought that counts. Glabba yabba do. Moving on from that, sometimes I've got to, calm Roderick down whenever I travel. I gotta play some Pearl Jam. You understand. Women. But, yeah, if you're traveling through dimensions, just be really careful.
Okay. Have you, and this is a little bit of a tangent, but have you experimented with trying any other sort of music to calm Roderick down, or is it exclusively just Pearl Jam?
I'm glad you asked that. Roderick really likes Pearl Jam. Like, really likes Pearl Jam. I tried to do Soundgarden one time, and she just went haywire. Nearly pecked my fingers off. I'm still missing a chunk of my ring finger. But, yeah, Pearl Jam, we're gonna stick with Pearl Jam.
Is there a specific album, or is it just Pearl Jam in general?
She likes Something in the Way by Pearl Jam. She really likes that track. Yeah.
Okay. And just that track, not really any of the others? Or
I mean, she kind of likes the others. She likes those.
okay. Um,
Lithium is a nice song, too.
so moving along, so you said praying is a good way to stay safe.
Mm-hmm.
Any
Always gotta pray.
any other tips for staying safe?
You gotta learn the dimensions dialect. Whenever you travel, you gotta adjust to the dialect of the place you go to. They don't speak like your English. They speak a modified English. It's their English. You gotta get your English on their English.
So I guess that begs the question, because our audio listeners, we love you out there, can tell that obviously our accents and dialects are a little bit different, I would imagine. What dimension do you come from?
I come from Dimension 68. We speak a dialect called Hatchetfish English in the larger society. Yeah, glabadabadoo.
Uh, is how do you say that? Glabadabadoo part of that dialect?
Yes, it indicates gravity in your speech. Like, if you're saying something really serious, you gotta add a glabadabadoo at the end. It lets other people know that you're really trying to maintain focus and stay on that content. Like, glabba yabba on the other hand, is when you're, joking more. I've been trying to tone it down a little bit, but if you want me to, I can just go do a little bit of that, just to show the listeners what's up.
I mean, yeah, we obviously don't want you to misrepresent who you are, so just talk however you want on the podcast.
Of course. Thank you, glabba dabba.
Well, unfortunately, we are out of time, but fortunately for us, War in Beige is not out of time for us. So for our audio listeners, be sure to stay tuned and come back and in one of the following weeks, we will have Warren Beige back, and he's going to talk more about his interdimensional bounty hunting. Warren, we really appreciate you being on the program.
Thank you. I'll come back with loads of knowledge. You can be sure of it. I'll just come all over with loads of knowledge.
Up next, it's Fly Again by Turnstile. Did they leave caps lock on and try to play it off as a stylistic choice? What is this, an internet forum?
I know it's true, 'cause every day I see your face and love you more than the day before. I've seen you do impossible things, like mend a heart that no one could fix. I see your wings and love you more than the day before. I wouldn't believe it if I couldn't see it. I thought that love would stay a mystery, but here you are, right in front of me. Sometimes I'm scared that something will change, that I'll wake up, my heart rearranged. But every day I love you more than I did the day before. I wouldn't believe it if I couldn't see it. I thought that love would stay a mystery, yet here you are, right in front of me. You were there when I couldn't sleep, but now I dream and all that I see is you and me.
There's a thundercloud behind those eyes. A storm's a-brewing in your mind thoughts. A static electrical discharge will emanate from your swollen heart, while the doctor prescribes rubber soles.
You can teach a robot how to dance. You can't teach a pair of shorts how to dance. Stand between two mirrors and look into the distance. You'll see you times infinite, still you're only human. It's a suit and tie affair and you're only wearing shoes. Although they're pretty slick, no one will let you through. Well, it doesn't matter those fancy shoes. It's all about the words you choose. It doesn't matter those fancy shoes. It's all about the friends you lose. It doesn't matter those fancy shoes. So why would you?
I can see where there may be some confusion. I was once just like you. Let me tell you a story to clarify the matter. Once upon a time a mouse put on some shoes.
Hey friend, where'd you get those fancy shoes? Are you wearing them or are they wearing you? I've seen you walking down the boulevard. You must have come pretty far, you make it look real hard. Those shoes sparkle gold and blue, always seem brand new. Must have set you back a few. Oh, my fancy shoes distract me. I'm in the path of a bus in the middle of a busy street. You can fix a robot, buff out the dance, strap 'em into a pair of fancy shoes and flip the switch to commence. But when all's said and done, are the shoes built for fun? Or to protect from broken glass or toe biters in tall grass? When everyone's in red, you wear blue. It's just like you to ignore simple truths. Well, it doesn't matter those fancy shoes. It's all about the words you choose. It doesn't matter those fancy shoes. It's all about the friends you lose. It doesn't matter those fancy shoes. It's all about the toes you lose. It doesn't matter those fancy shoes. So why would you?
I've got skills, they don't know where to use me. I'm like the best dressed dude at the nude beach. Nice to meet you. I am more the quiet type, I tend to be a shyer guy, as safe as knee and elbow pads and cul-de-sacs with traffic lights. I spend most of my time alone, it's not all that bad, you know. I lost some weight from anxious pacing, talking on the telephone. If I look cool, I'm fooling you. At any point you can't assume my mind's computing every path that screws up what I wanna do. Lock the door, steal it too, dancing in the panic room. I made a promise, now I feel nauseous, as if I chugged a cup of stuff you clean your countertops with. But no Lysol will solve this, so I am out of options. It's past my bedtime and I'm honestly exhausted. And I just want to be more than nostalgia, receive like a hot dog down at the dog park, be your best friend. The things that I can't shoulder well, I pass on to my older self and hope I learn to cope so I don't end up broke or overwhelmed. Cause vocally, I'm not the best, I'm openly admitting that. But if you cared, I doubt you would've made it past McCracken. Yeah, if I look brave, I'm secretly pretending I'm a different me. The one on stage who plays and sings and claps and shouts and basically behind the door, just out of view, dancing in the panic room. I made a promise, now I feel nauseous, as if I chugged a cup of stuff you clean your countertops with. But no Lysol will solve this, so I am out of options. It's past my bedtime and I'm honestly exhausted. But if you want it, hey, 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 hey. Now wouldn't it be the best if all the answers to our questions came as sheepish realizations, obvious and retrospective? Like the answer for anxiety that's crept into your head is as simple as your printer, you forgot to plug it in. Instead of playing Twister with my lyrics cause I can and filling every syllable with lots of bullshit, I instead give you the simple sing-along you're all hoping will come next. Or do I load this mother up and I do what I do best? So here's my promise, don't aim for flawless, cause some of your best art is made with chalk on your sidewalk. It's gone when you wash it off, it's not made for fame or profit. Just looking back and giving all you got to top it. But if you want it, hey, 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 hey.
And now, featuring every sound effect a cash register can make, it's Autopilot by Dev Lemons.
Had to fix my mindset, my outbursts are embarrassing. Wish it was as simple as turning my mental off and back on again. Can't think before I speak when I can barely breathe. I'm too high-strung and I'm way too young for my hair to be silvery. My brain questions never ended. Did I make a mistake with every decision? Now I'm in autopilot, just letting life fly by. Don't even mind, I'm not the one driving. Just wanna come along for the ride. Oh my God, NPC, nobody cares about me but me. I'm alone and it's mystery. Listen that you
myself a real good time. I feel alive, and the world, I'm turning inside out. Yeah. I'm floating around in ecstasy. So don't stop me now. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, go, go. There's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me 'cause now. I'm having a good time. Don't stop me yes, now. I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all. Yeah. I'm a rocket ship on my way to Mars on a collision course. I am a satellite. I'm out of control. I'm a sex machine ready to reload like an atom bomb about to explode. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I'm gonna make a supersonic woman of you. Don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me. Hey, hey, hey! Don't stop me, don't stop me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I like don't stop me, don't stop me. Have a good time, good time. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Oh! Burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me now. I'm having a good time. Don't stop me yes, now. I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all.
about it. Think about it.
Thank you for making the Witless Protection Program part of your morning. We'll see you next week.